Hey everybody, I hope you are well. I'm so happy to be with you again today for the third webinar of the week. But we just start, so we are so happy to give you so much information, so much knowledge. And today, I wanted to take my time to introduce someone that is really knowledgeable on NuCerity product. And you should really prepare your pen and paper and be ready for all those crazy information that she will give you, but she is so knowledgeable on that brand that you should listen. She will give you every single tip that she had. And actually she's really successful with that brand. So please, I want you to give a warm welcome to Catherine Murray from Ireland.
Thank you, Isham. Thank you so much for having me. I feel very, very humbled to be on the webinar today. So I hope I can share lots and lots of value to the market.
I'm sure you will do. So now it's your show, Catherine. It's your show.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I'm just going to do a short introduction to everybody on the webinar today. My name is Catherine Murray and I am Vice President with Arix. I'm a mum to 3 small kids, so it's a busy household. But my background is in the beauty industry and I've been in that industry now for the last 16 years. I have worked probably in every aspect of that industry that you can think of, because one of my main passions is people and products. So when you mar the two of them together or put them in synergy with one another, it can really be quite a journey. So I have worked with some incredible brands over, I suppose, my career, and nothing in my personal opinion to date has come anywhere close to the products that is the brand NuCerity. I was absolutely blown away by the product line when Anna and Isham introduced me to them. And on a daily basis, from both my team and from our customers, the results that we see from our clients is just outstanding. And I'm very, very excited for you guys in Israel to experience the same excitement and the same results, because it has been very, very rewarding, both personally and for us as a team. So I have, as I said, worked with top quality brands throughout my career. I was the top trainer in Ireland for a leading skincare brand here in Europe, a French brand called Declier. And I also was one of the youngest trainers to ever teach beauty therapy within a leading college here in Ireland as well. So I'm back also to another passion of mine, which is teaching people the power that you guys have in your hands when it comes to NuCerity. So enough about me, and we're going to go on to the products. So when myself and Isham originally were putting together this presentation, it only seemed fitting that we did a little bit of background into the cosmetic industry in the UK and the EU. And I'm sure you guys will be equally as blown away by the statistics as what we were. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So here you can see the cosmetic industry. The market is worth over 9 billion. I was absolutely astounded at that. I mean, I knew us ladies loved lotions and potions, but I really did not think that the figure would be as high as what it was. It's also one of the top 5 largest EU markets. And the EU cosmetic market is worth over 77 billion in retail sales alone. Sorry, Paolo, I can just hear some people on the call.
Oh yeah, I think that was Ofra. I've just muted Ofra to make sure that the sound is okay now.
Oh, great, perfect. So the EU cosmetics market, as I said, is worth over 77 billion in retail sales alone. So also on a yearly basis, this market grows on average up to 7%. I think those statistics are huge. It also, I suppose, is a testament to the trends in the marketplace at the moment. People are looking for something new, something exciting always. People are now looking or demanding for something that works. There's been a lot of products on the market for a long period of time, some making outrageous claims, some working, some not. Also, the cosmetic surgery industry is huge at the moment. People are looking to remove or slow down the process of aging. So any product that any man, woman, or teenager can get their hands on in this process, they jump at the chance. So you see here, it is a strong and steady growing industry, which is fantastic for us because we know when we apply ourselves to this market or look for a market share, we can see here that the figures are growing year on year and very, very steady. And that leaves me to introduce you guys to NuCerity. And I love the catchphrase under here, creating beautiful lives. Because as I said before, this product, in my opinion, is the most innovative product in the marketplace at the moment. In my opinion, there is nothing out there that would touch or come near this product, especially as a home care treatment for your customer and for yourself. So NuCerity is, I'm just going to go back here. So NuCerity is this guy here. So it is your mask. So NuCerity is the product line, but NuCerity, you'll probably hear me talk lots and lots and lots about. NuCerity is my second love after my kids. That is how much I am obsessed with this product. This product can single-handedly transform people's lives, can single-handedly transform people's skin conditions, and that is huge. So what makes this product so unique? Well, it's tested and validated. It works with your skin's own moisture barrier, so it enhances that. Lots and lots of people, one of their main skin conditions or imperfections, if you want to call it that, is moisture loss, dehydrated skin. So when we go to bed at night, we have what we call a transepidermal water loss barrier, and it's at nighttime that we lose up to 60% of this moisture loss. And this is where NuCerity comes in and plays a role in its magic. I'll go into it a little bit in more detail in a minute. It also creates a positive environment for lots and lots of oxygen to go to the skin, which is obviously essential for healthy skin. It's also infused with powerful nutrients. So you've got your vitamin E and your grapeseed oil, powerful, powerful antioxidants. It also has a reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, which is phenomenal. But also, one of the other stats that I was really, really intrigued about is enlarged pores. I know of lots of exciting treatments that you can have done in a beauty salon or a spa that will help to reduce the size of pores, but I would never heard of a product, a home care product that would guarantee that we could improve the appearance of enlarged pores. So that again was massive, and I've seen the results over the last few months with extremely happy customers. And finally, the dramatic effects of this product on the skin is very, very fast acting. And again, that is a powerful statement to have made. You will see a lot of products claiming to do a lot of things, but when you have a product that says that they are going to be fast acting, you're normally disappointed. Well, not in this case. I have had customers who've contacted me after a day, after 2 days, absolutely raving about the difference that NuCerity has made on their skin, whether it's that their skin felt, dehydrated, whether their skin had shown a massive improvement on the sorry, I'm after losing myself there. Whether it had a massive difference in the improvement on how soft and supple it felt, or that they saw a dramatic difference in their skin in terms of they might have had some imperfections that maybe, you know, had redness on the skin, pigmentation, and they found that by using NuCerity for a short period of time had a big difference on the results of their skin. So here is my results. These are my before and after pictures. If I could give you guys one massive tip, and that would be no matter whether you're suffering with a skin imperfection, or you're suffering with dehydration on the skin, or you've had sunburn on the skin, whatever you're looking for NuCerity to do on your skin, please, please, please make sure you take your own before and afters. There is nothing more powerful than having a before and after picture. And I always recommend to my customers that they take a before and after picture. The reason being is we adjust very, very quickly to how incredible our skin changes. And so we can forget quite rapidly at how bad maybe our skin was before we used the NuCerity. So for me, I personally was in awe of the difference that 4 weeks had made. This is 4 weeks. This is the day that I received the products, and this is 4 weeks afterwards. And you can see there that there's quite a dramatic difference. So just to share a little bit about my story, as I said, I'm a mother to 3 small children. My baby is coming up to being 2 at Christmas. And since I had my 3rd son, I found that I suffered with adult acne. Now, anybody that suffers with any sort of skin imperfection, it is absolutely debilitating. You go from not wanting to see, you go from being out there bubbly, confident, to not wanting to see anybody. I wouldn't leave the house unless I had, no exaggeration, 4 foot of makeup on my skin. I was constantly trying to hide my skin. I felt a certain level of sadness. I had tried lots and lots of different products that had that I had used in the past, but for whatever reason now just were dormant in my skin. They weren't of any use, and I really was just feeling really, really low in myself. And I knew that the next step for me would be to go to the doctor and to get some medication, and it's not the route that I wanted to go down. So when Anna and Isham presented me with these stunning products, I really was at the stage where I thought, I've nothing to lose. So I tried them for 4 weeks. I used everything that I'm going to recommend to you guys today. And in 4 short weeks, this was the results. And as I said, honestly, as a skincare professional, I had never seen anything work so rapidly that was not prescribed by a doctor before. Now, it is safe to say that lots of us, myself included on the call, we are not medical, we are not dermatologists. So it is very important to remember that you cannot make any medical claims. But what I will say is I have seen a wide and a vast amount of customers take NuCerity and use it day in and day out on skin imperfections like acne rosacea, pigmentation, and they have had some incredible results, and their skin has been positively impacted by using NuCerity. Now, also as well, you will find that some people have a love for their own skincare. And again, that's what excites me about NuCerity. You don't have to try and convince them to go on it. The results clearly speak for themselves. But what NuCerity does is it will also work in conjunction with any other skincare product that they are using. And that again is powerful. What I will say is if you ever are in doubt about a product that they're using on their skin, or if they are taking medication for a skin imperfection, please make sure that you redirect them back to their doctor or back to the dermatologist or back to their skincare professional, because as I said, we don't cure or treat. All we do is recommend. So make sure that you are always operating at the highest level of professionalism when it comes to this. Okay, so there are my results. Okay, I also want to speak about the ingredients of NuCerity. So I might just go back to a slide here. So I'm going to just go on to these points individually because they really are very powerful. What NuCerity does is 5 main pointers. And these are the 5 most important points that you need to remember with NuCerity. NuCerity cleans on contact. It rehydrates the skin. It nourishes, it exfoliates, and it also amplifies. So the main ingredients with NuCerity are pharmaceutical graded acetone, vitamin E, and grapeseed oil. Your vitamin E and your grapeseed oil, they're your active ingredients, and I'll come to them in a second. So what is acetone? What can it be used? How can it be used? And why is it in our product? Okay, well, acetone, the reason why we use it in NuCerity is so clever. So acetone cleanses on contact, as I said. Acetone, when you apply it to the skin in a format such as our rollerball technology, will nearly eliminate up to 100% of bacteria within seconds. It is very safe, and the acetone will evaporate or be removed from the skin in less than 4 seconds. Now, people always ask me about acetone. This is not to be confused with, any industrial acetone such as nail varnish remover. It is a pharmaceutical grade. Where do we get acetone? Acetone is actually ketone in your body. As if you are metabolizing fat in your liver, your body excretes a ketone such as acetone. You get it also when you exercise. You can also ingest it, and it's in lots of fruits and vegetables like broccoli. And it's also, would you believe, in the air that we breathe. Another function of having acetone in the mask is that it flash dries the mask within seconds. So as I said, it will, you roll the NuCerity onto your skin. The acetone will evaporate in less than 4 seconds, leaving behind a microscopic second layer on the skin. Again, when I seen this, felt this on my skin, it is absolutely genius. I was listening to one of the Canadian leaders in NuCerity, and she described it perfectly. So I'm going to rob her analogy on this. So when if you have ever broken an arm or broken a leg, and you have a cast put on your arm or your leg, what is it? Which part is actually promoting for your body to heal itself? Is it the cast or is it your body? So if you think about that analogy and you think about that in terms of NuCerity, what NuCerity does is creates a safe environment for your skin to repair, rejuvenate, and renew itself. An environment where lots of oxygen can get into the skin, but nothing can evaporate and leave. For me, I'm just going to go back to my pictures here. So when I suffered with acne as a teenager, I remember going to a doctor, and what he did was he said to me about applying pure vitamin E capsules to my face. Now, for anybody who's applied pure vitamin E capsules, it's quite a messy process. You've got to split the capsule, you apply the oil directly to your skin. When you're suffering with acne, your skin feels oily as it is. It feels dirty and it feels really heavy. So it's very, I feel, contradictory then to recommend to somebody to go and apply direct vitamin E oil to their skin, because that too feels heavy and clogged, and very weightful on the skin. And also it's a very messy process. So when you're going to bed to sleep, your product ends up on the pillow, in your hair. It really does attack your confidence as well. So for our product to have vitamin E in it, which is such a powerful antioxidant when it comes to removing scarring, it's such a powerful antioxidant in terms of speeding up the healing process. It's a powerful antioxidant in terms of hydrating the skin. So when you think about it, NuCerity has taken the mess and the fuss of this out of the product. So when you apply or roll your NuCerity, the microscopic layer has sealed everything in, and it has pushed the vitamin E and the grapeseed oil right down to the dermis so that it can get active. And that's where it needs to be. You want to feed your skin cells from the inside out so that they are rejuvenated and they are renewed and they look bright and happy and healthy. Oxygen. So oxygen is really, really important in the healing process for the skin. And this is what, again, I was really intrigued about the mask, is the fact that the acetone creates these little holes or microscopic pores, which allows plenty of oxygen to be flushed into your skin. You can have an oxygenated facial in the salon, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're fusing the oxygen down to the dermis, because again, the more oxygen that flows around your skin, the healthier your skin will be. Reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So again, if your skin is losing water loss every night, we have what we call a transepidermal water loss barrier. And the older that we get, the more water loss we lose at a rapid level. So again, what the NuCerity mask is doing is helping to lock in your skin's own moisture. Your skin acts a little bit like a magnet. So what happens when you apply NuCerity to your skin will recognize these ingredients. Your skin will recognize oxygen. Your skin will recognize, as I said, the vitamin E. Your skin will recognize the grapeseed oil because of their power. And what happens is it's like a magnet. They draw them deep down to the dermis. And this is where you will have almost like a reboot. It's like you're hitting the reset button on your skin. And what tends to happen is, instead of the collagen and the elastin fraying away because they have nothing to cling onto with the cells, your cells now are jam-packed with these antioxidants. They're more plump, they're more enriched, and therefore the reduction in fine lines and wrinkles takes place, because the more moisture you have in your skin cells, the less likely it is to cause any sort of a dip within the skin. If you can imagine a grape and then a raisin. So what we want is for our skin to look like a nice round grape and not shriveled and worn out looking like a raisin. Okay, then we have the Eye Effects 3. This is an absolute incredible little eye product. And the reason being, again, is for this rollerball technology that we have not only in our NuCerity, but also in the Eye Effects 3. And this is powerful on its own without the incredible ingredients that we have jam-packed in here. The reason for this is This little guy is fantastic for anyone who is man or woman who is staring at a computer screen for 8 to 10 hours a day. And you know, your skin or your eyes feel heavy and they feel tired and they feel really, really worn down. This we would recommend, obviously, your eye effects to be applied AM in the morning and at nighttime. But and obviously after you've removed your makeup. But if you are, stuck in the office, you've got a large project to finish, you can apply this eye effects over your makeup and instantly you will get relief. It is incredible for rejuvenating the skin long term. It also helps to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, those crow's feet that we all tend to get, puffiness and those under eye bags, dark circles. And what I love about it is this rollerball technology allows for even dispersal of the product. So a lot of the times with eye creams, customers tend to suffer with what we call little, almost milia. They're like little whiteheads underneath your skin, and you cannot get at them. What that is a buildup of product underneath your skin. So your eye area is up to 10 times more fine than the rest of the skin on your face. So you can imagine that the pores or the follicles are so small that we only need to feed them in teeny tiny amounts. So this is what the IFX3 does with the rollerball. It allows for even distribution of the product. It also allows for no mess, no fuss. And as I said, because it's a metal rollerball, it will provide a cooling sensation around the eye area. It also helps to constrict any of those capillaries, and it is especially good for an anti-aging product, especially for ladies who tend to have, a lot of dark circles or really fine skin. All your skin is so fine that it almost looks kind of purpley or blue. You need to be really, really careful on making a good choice on an eye cream, and this little bad boy here is perfect. As I said, it is absolutely probably the most innovative eye product that I've had the pleasure of working with to date. So I would be really, really excited to hear and see all you guys' results. Oh my God, probably one of my second favorite um, products within the range. First line there, Body Silk, and it is a spa treatment in a bottle. Woo! Oh my God, yes. This is like transporting you from your bathroom into a spa or your favorite salon to go and visit. This is excellent if you are after having that rough day at work, if you ache, if you just really feel like Friday will not come soon enough. This little bottle is like a bottle of heaven. Okay, so it has incredible ingredients like rosemary leaf oil, basil leaf oil, and eucalyptus. It is incredible, sensational. I can't actually come up with the proper word that sums it up, except that I could not recommend for you guys to try and fall in love with this enough. What I love about this is this product again is multifunctional, and it is also a great product to trial, to have to show, to demonstrate to your customers if you're doing maybe a product night or you're doing a demo. It just literally envelops your customer in all of those aromas, and they just cannot help but fall in love with it. You can also recommend it for skin, for cuticles, and also for your hair. So it really is multifunctional. Cuticles, it is amazing for any of the ladies who wear nail enhancements. I know they're huge in Europe. I'm sure Israel is no different. Anyone who suffers with dry, cracked cuticles, men love this one too, my husband especially. And as a hair treatment, so us ladies are, gone mental with dry or coloring our hair and using all sorts of hot tools on our hair. This is fantastic because you can use it everywhere, and then the remaining amount that you have on your hands, just you run your fingers through your hair, and the difference, your skin feels like silk. Just to reiterate, I suppose, with our products, small amounts goes a long, long way. The ingredients are so potent that you don't need to overuse these products in any shape or form. The body silk will also protect against environmental damage. One of my customers, so he over the last couple of years has lost his hair through aging, and he would suffer with psoriasis. So he contacted me through his daughter, and he purchased NuCerity, and he was rolling it on the top part of his head. But he found, obviously you can't roll NuCerity at the back of his head where he has some hair. So we decided that we would use body silk, and truly the difference in even the pigmentation on his scalp and the back of his head and even his face has fundamentally changed. It has been astounding, and he is absolutely over the moon. And what's great also as well about our products is that they're very gender neutral. So for a man to have our NuCerity or the body silk or the IFX3 on their shelf, they don't look very feminine, which is also an added bonus. So it relieves dry and sensitive skin, provides a full body hydration solution. It's also fair to say that this is almost like a dry oil serum. So when you apply it onto your skin, it envelops or is engulfed by your body automatically. So you can get dressed straight away. You don't feel sticky or oily. Really, the product is working from the inside out. It's botanically enriched, as I said, with those incredible ingredients like eucalyptus and basil. Honestly, you're going to fall in love with it just as much as me. It's super conditioning formula. It dries to a smooth, silky feel. Honestly, you have not lived unless you have tried body silk. And the hair protection against breakage, dryness caused by professional styling tools. So I am obviously a blonde. I'm not naturally a blonde. So, bleach and going to the salon religiously has, come at a cost to my hair. And the difference with using body silk, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I could not recommend this product enough. Oh, we're on to another favorite, the Peptide Plus Moisturizer. Wowzers. Okay, so this little jar of heaven is what I can prescribe. So with NuCerity, the rollerball, for me personally, I was coming from a place with my skin where I was so terrified of using anything because products that I had used, as I said in the past, were now not working. And anything that I was applying to my skin was now seemingly aggravating my skin instead of healing it. So when I started to apply NuCerity to my skin, I was so terrified because it was working to apply anything else to my skin. But because obviously I'm a lady and wear foundation and makeup every single day, and my background, I also know it's very, very important to feed and nourish the cells. I decided that I would take a leap of faith and apply the Peptide Plus Moisturizer, and I am so grateful that I did. The Peptide Plus Moisturizer is one of probably my ultimate all-time favorites. I like the fact that it's sheer, it's oil-free, it's fragrance-free, and here's the bit that I really love is the fact that it absorbs into your skin really, really quickly, and you're not left with a thick layer of moisturizer on your skin. It has really, really active ingredients like shea butter. Shea butter is great for containing beneficial fatty acids, and these fatty acids help to assist in keeping your skin's elasticity up. We also have arginine. So arginine is a common peptide used in a lot of moisturizers because it's natural and it safely relaxes facial muscles, almost acting a little bit like Botox. And it really massively helps to combat any crepiness on your skin. It also has hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid occurs naturally in your own body's tissues. It's a water bonding agent that will hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So you're probably asking, oh my God, what does this do for me? So a lot of the time when people, you need to, I suppose, have a little bit of understanding about a skin imperfection like acne. People tend to get a little bit confused about being dehydrated and oily. So you can have oily skin, but your skin can still be dehydrated, meaning it can lack water. So it can be overflowing and, making excess oil with the oil glands, but it can be lacking water. So also another really good tip to make sure that your customers is doing is to encourage them to drink plenty of water. So the hyaluronic acid helps to plump and firm your skin. Win-win. We also have vitamin E in there. Again, it is a massively important antioxidant for the skin. We've seen it there in NuCerity. It's a natural skin conditioning agent, and it really helps to strengthen the skin's barrier function. Insofar as we don't want to be losing any of that water loss on a nightly basis. We also have aloe vera in there, which helps to improve your skin's tone and appearance. And it really also helps to cleanse out any of those clogged or blocked pores, which again is so important. So you're probably asking, what is a peptide? Well, a peptide makes up structural proteins that keep your skin firm, healthy, and youthful looking. They're a chain of amino acids that are like building blocks of proteins such as collagen. This is my way of explaining a peptide, and I hope it's easy for you guys to understand. So if you can imagine, you've got your collagen in your skin and your elastin, and they're connected almost like, your shoelace. So at the end of your shoelace, you've got the little plastic part that keeps the shoelace from raveling. So that is what connects your elastin and your collagen together. Over time, that little plastic bit tends to fray, and what happens then is those little telogens tend to ravel. And when they ravel, it means the collagen, the elastin tend to shrink, or they tend to deflate. And that's what causes your skin to go from a grape to a raisin, meaning that's when all the fine lines and wrinkles. So it is so, so important to have peptides in your moisturizer, because it's keeping those little telogens nice and strong, and it's also helping to protect your collagen and elastin. And all of that hard work is done for you, and you just need to enjoy applying your Peptide Plus moisturizer each and every single day. Also, again, a great tip to say that the Peptide Plus moisturizer is also perfect as a recommendation for teenagers and also men. Now, so here we're on to my own testimonials. There is some incredible knowledge out there. There is some incredible before and after pictures posted from other NuCerity reps. But one thing that we do here in Ireland with the Irish team is we set up a testimonial group for NuCerity. And what that's done is it's been, for us, real people with real results. It's great to post, I feel, pictures of, Claire in Utah, or, Patricia in Spain. But for me personally, when I don't know them and I don't know the background to their skin and how long they've been on the products, it makes me feel not as confident in me posting those testimonials online for social media. So we set up a testimonial group so that all our customers could upload how they're feeling and how their progress that they are making using the products. And then we share them amongst our own team. So here is just some of the testimonials that we have. This one here in the middle, this is actually a lady who is the marketing director for the skincare company that I used to work for. She loves her skincare brand, but she was suffering from a lot of pigmentation, and she's got some scarring from acne. So this is literally after one application. She wrote to me, skin was amazing this morning, even at 5 a.m. Off to UK today. So excited to see how the next week and more of using it is. I saw an immediate difference in my pigmentation. I'm using the whitening range to help, but the NuCerity 100% made it work more effectively last night. So that to me is a massive testament to what an incredible product this is. NuCerity will amplify any product by up to 40%. So the range that she was using at the moment, she was happy with it, but she couldn't see any dramatic difference. And as we've seen a couple of slides ago, our product guarantees dramatic effects and fast. So this is literally after one application. This is another lady here. So you can also, what I suppose I love about RX as well is the fact that we are 360. So all our products complement one another. All our products go hand in hand together. So this is a lady who, she's quite a small family. She works full time, so does her husband, and she can't get to the salon as much as she'd liked. And her skin was just really in a bad way. And so what I did was she had bought NuCerity from me, and I had, given her a pouch of Moa and 2 samples of Jove. And I always like to do that when anybody purchases a product from me. It's a great way of gently introducing them into our other products. And it's a great way of educating them on, as I said, 360. Your skin is a carrier, not a barrier. Your skin is also the largest organ of your body, so we need to treat it with love and respect. And I'm a big believer that if you feed the body from the inside, use the right products on the outside, that the two synergistically combine, and what you have is happy, healthy skin. So this is her here. She's, hey, Catherine, all going well, except I'm nearly empty. Will you put me in the next order, and also a bottle of Jove cream? Another great tip that I'm finding is that anybody that I have recommended NuCerity to, they have all come back, which is absolutely, it really just fills my heart with such warmth, because when you believe in a product, and I believe in this product to my core, but when you see other people having those transformations or those changes, or getting their confidence back, like this one lady has literally wrote, it's a magic in a bottle. And also as well, just to point out that every single person on this testimonial page here, I have not recommended NuCerity the same way. And that's my only wish for you guys, is that you take from this webinar today, that I hope I have shared some value for you guys. But my biggest tip would be to go and to use it yourself. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody's application is different. And just to be aware that probably the most common question we get asked is, how long will I get out of the bottle? Unfortunately, I can't sit here and tell you you're going to get 14 days, 28 days, 48 days, because some people use the NuCerity and they use it morning and evening, even though it is predominantly a nightly breathable mask. I've had people who have come to me with acne rosacea. Their skin is just very, very ill, and they've just wanted to do whatever it took in the shortest space of time to make it healthy again. This lady here, she only uses it, as you can see, once, maybe twice a week, and she still thinks it's magic in a bottle. So what I would honestly stress is, please, please, please give your customers the best customer care you can with NuCerity. I promise you, you will see the benefits from that. You will develop an incredible relationship with them. They will trust you. They will recommend people, they will send people your way. And I am a massive believer in that customers who receive really good customer care turn into preferred customers, who ultimately could turn into reps, who ultimately could come in and build a monster business for themselves. So there's definitely power in looking after your customers. Okay, so that brings me back to the end of the presentation. I hope I have covered everything. There is lots and lots of extra information that you can find on your RX X office. I know you guys, some of you are brand new, so you need to go back to your upline or your sponsor and get them to show you your X office and how you can locate all this information on your library. It's in the European and also in the American section of the library. We also have Insight, which again has so much value and information there. And again, it's in the European and the American. I know you guys at the moment just don't have your own Insight, but that I'm sure is coming. And I'm happy to answer any questions going forward. There's just far too many people on the call today. We never would have got through to them. But if there's anything very important, I'm sure that we can get to it ASAP. But genuinely, my wish for you guys is that you go use the products yourselves, fall in love with them, get your own testimonial, your own story. I firmly believe that NuCerity and SkinCerity is redefining skincare, which is very, very exciting. I'm proud to be partnered with them. I hope, as I said, I've shared some value with you guys. And Paolo, I think that's really a wrap.
Thank you very much, Catherine, for the presentation today. We already have a lot of people commenting and saying that it was a great presentation. Guys, if you will have any questions, feel free to put them there and we'll get to the questions later. And yeah, thank you again very much, Catherine, for joining us today for the first NuCerity webinar for Israel.
Thank you, Paolo. And I have to
Thank
do a big shout out to Paolo because he's been so patient with me and so good. I am not technical at all, so I can't even believe that ran as smooth as what it did.
It went great. Yeah,
Yeah.
no reason to be nervous for next ones. You can come back for
Great. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. And as I said, I hope I've added some value to each and every single one of you. Have a great week. And Paolo, thanks a million.
Thank you very much. Thanks.